See if Robles has turned loose here. Julio will bat. He's 0 for 2 in the game.
There goes Victor. Julio skies this to left field. Lift off Julio! All the way up top, and the Mariners have taken the lead.
At some point, you have to break through.
We're thanks to a home run. Julio cracks this deep the right opposite way. Julio is, let's see, it is. It's a home run. An opposite field home run in San Francisco. You don't say that very often for a right-handed bat. And he strikes immediately against Justin Verlander. It's 1-0 Mariners. His second this year. And the Mariners on the board right away.
Good to see Julio be aggressive, getting right after Verlander.
Julio slugs this out to left field. This is cranked deep, and Julio, for the second time this series, goes deep in the first inning. It's a 1-0 Mariners lead.
You love to see this, Aaron, because when a pitcher, throws something early on, just trying to even up the count, and he takes it out of the yard, it just puts it in the back of your mind as a pitcher. It's like, wow, I don't know if I can go back there. He leaves a sweeper up in the zone, and he absolutely tattoos it.
Oh, that was crushed by Julio, 423 feet.
It's so important for these Mariners hitters to be on time for the fastball and then trust yourself to be able to react to the breaking ball, and that's exactly what Julio is able to do on that sweeper. There you go.
Julio, first pitch, goodbye, off the foul pole. To center, blasted back and gone. Julio starts off the month with a bang. His 5th home run this year, and it's a 10 spot tonight in Texas. Wow.
Mercy rule. That's what I love to see right there. He's going to have to continue to get hot. A little protection for Polo.
Steps Julio. Only 4 pitches and 2 outs for Springs. Julio shoots this high towards the gap. Slicing towards right center. Taking it for the berm. Home run, Julio. And the Mariners lead it 1-0 right away.
Great approach by Julio. Don't let Springs get ahead on him. Instead, he deposits the first pitch he sees into right center field. And this is something that right-handed batters have done against his 4-seam fastball. Just absolutely feasted on it.
Punched deep, left center field, leaving the yard and gone. That was a tank.
Jumps all over it. We saw that in spring training too from him.
Out to left field, clobbered deep and gone. Grand slam. Julio takes it deep and clears them off.
And Goldie, this was a pitcher's duel up into the 8th inning. Couple hanging sliders, loaded bases. Julio gets a pitch, middle of the plate. We know he's swinging early and often. Line drive into left field.
Here's the 1-1. Well, this is hammered out to center field. Robert racing after it, and it is gone over the fence, and right away a blast from Julio. A 3-run bolt, and the Mariners take an early lead.
We saw Julio on the first night with that grand slam, hitting that ball to left field. He's been pulling the ball a lot more in the last couple of weeks. But man, this time going right center, letting that ball get on him a little deeper. That fastball right down the middle. Where's that Trident there?
Leadoff man aboard in front of Julio.
Julio batting .236 with 9 home runs and 29 runs batted in.
Fly ball, left field, belted back, and Julio starts tonight with a 2-run home run.
But Julio picked up that release point.
Julio batting.
Julio rips this ball to left field, not coming back. Julio with a massive tank all the way to the second deck. A long time coming. It's a 3-0 Mariners lead.
This is so good to see. Julio Rodríguez has not homered since May 27th. A drought of 101 homerless at-bats coming into today, make it 102. But this is really good to see. He saw that change up the second time, and he recognized that pitch out of Ober's hand and crushed it in.
Rodríguez puts a charge into this one. Way back to left. It is gone. A deep fly from Rodríguez. his 12th homer of the year, and Seattle is up 4-1. Maybe he's catching fire.
My goodness. That's what we're talking about. This guy's a superstar. He has more talent in his left hand than I have in my entire body. This ball is just blasted.
In the fifth, 7-4, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did that one sound? Wow. Julio Rodríguez back to back. That one's number 13.
You look at the distance on that one, 427 feet. I said it yesterday during the game when we were watching it together, Brad. It's just his approach right now is just so much fun to watch.
That one out to right field, and this one's got some carry, and that one reaches the seats. He just did it again. Back to back to back for Julio Rodríguez, and the Mariners on the board.
And Brad, this is what we were hoping to see, with Julio in the second half, and it arrives a little bit early here in July. He is getting hot.
Very impressive home run number 14 for Julio, RBI number 49.
Bad teams, they're only one game over 500 against sub 500 teams.
This is really cranked down by the short wall and gone. A game-tying home run from Julio in the 5th inning. Man, does he love it here in Southern California. We're all tied. Julio, he homered last night. Deep drive. Out to right field. On cue. Home run. Julio. It has happened. The Mariners take Soriano deep. And Julio has homered in back-to-back games.
Just incredible to be able to get on plane with that sinker at the bottom of the zone and lift it out of the yard.
Well, the Mariners strike first, and Julio's hot hitting here in this ballpark continues. Julio clubs this deep out to left field, sailing way back and gone. Julio for the second time. He has tied this game in the 6th inning, and they are booing him now here in Southern California. His 3rd home run in the first 2 games. 5th career multi-homer game for Julio. I think he's been the offense tonight. On a 3-1. Well, this is rifled out to left center field. Julio is going bonkers in LA. For the 3rd time in his career, he has homered in 3 consecutive games. It's his 4th home run in 3 days at Angel Stadium. He has gone off and has tied this game in the 3rd inning.
He's patient, but at the same time, Aaron, he is hunting in the zone.
High fly ball carried way back, and this is sailing on out of here. Julio, instant offense. Career home run number 99. He has tied the great Ichiro on the Mariners' all-time home run leaderboard. It is 1-0 Mariners. Julio homered off of Springs earlier this year. Springs has been so tough on the Mariners. That's great to see from Julio. Both fly balls that time of the year. That brings up Julio with the tying run aboard. Julio cracks this high the opposite way. It is back in. It's gone! Julio! Career home run number 100. And it comes off one of the game's greats. Fly ball launched out to left field. They have hit another one. Julio's 21st has blown it open in the second. It's 7-1 Mariners.
I don't understand the pitch sequence there at all. Cannon's just outsmarting himself, and of course back-to-back sweepers, and he read it the whole way out of his hand.
Out to center field, really tagged back there. Watch out, J-Rod squad, here it comes.
Again, the pitch before was a 93-mile-per-hour slider. He spits on it. He was making sure that he was on time for the fastball. He rushes it in there at 99 miles per hour. It goes back in the other direction at 109.
Julio laces this down the line, and it just sneaks over the wall. An absolute tracer from Julio.
Swung on that is blasted right field. It is deep. It is gone. Julio, a 2-run home run right after the rain delay. And the Mariners, just like that, with one swing, down just 3. That's a way to restart for Julio.
Now we're glad that they paused the game and didn't let him hit in the driving rain. That was a blast to right center field as Julio gets the trident there in the dugout. But against this O's bullpen, you're feeling good, and now they're feeling obviously even better.
Luzardo part of that. Fly ball left field. Marsh tracking, watching, and it's gone. Julio Rodríguez with a first inning home run. Number 25 on the season. And the Mariners are on the board. 1-0. Mariners playing from ahead, which is nice to see.
Nice sign right here. We talked about the struggles they've had against starting pitching.
Wow, this ball is clubbed out to the bleachers in left field and gone. Julio Rodríguez with an absolute tee shot with 2 outs in the 8th inning, and the Mariners are within a run.
Fastball up, got his hands to the ball, which means he got his barrel to the bat, and hitting is timing. And when you're on time and you get the barrel of the bat to a fastball up in the zone, you can do that.
Julio, a high, towering fly ball, and this game is tied. Back-to-back jacks. Cal, Raleigh, and now Julio.
We've been talking about what a good pitch that cutter is for Rasmussen, how hard it is to lift that ball and to get it up in the air. No problem right there for Julio Rodríguez as he goes back-to-back with Cal.
Julio sailing back to the wall, and it is over the fence for a home run. Julio goes the opposite way with a 3-run homer, his 28th this year. The Mariners inching back into this one now.
Julio Rodríguez is just so strong, and the one thing that he does so well is he allows that fastball to travel, stays through it. Really pretty swing.
Wow, this ball launched left field, way back there. Julio! Instant offense, a 2-run blast. And the Mariners on the board right away.
All right, Aaron, you know this. Our powers to jinx have been incredible this year, so I didn't want to say it. But Julio Rodríguez has hit the splitter so well this year, over 300.
Julio, a bolt to center field. Julio into the water. A splashdown in Atlanta, and a 30-homer season from Julio Rodríguez. What an absolute missile. Mariners take the lead in the 7th inning. Fly ball, left field. Take cover in the Crawford boxes. It is gone. Julio Rodríguez has put the Mariners on the board right away. 1-0 Mariners in the 1st inning.
Goldie, this is huge. We talked about Hunter Brown pitching in to righties with that 2-seam fastball. And that's an area that you could live with Julio Rodríguez just bearing in on his hands. You go back to the first half of the year, there's no way that Julio was keeping that ball fair or getting to that pitch.
Julio, a tag, left field, this ball gone! Cal and Julio, back-to-back jacks.
Rodríguez into center field, backing his Meadows at the wall. Julio Rodríguez strikes first for Seattle. It's 1-0.
Here's his 1-2. Rodríguez hooks one in the air down the line. If it's fair, it's got a chance, and it's gone. Julio Rodríguez with a 3-run shot in the 1st inning. Totally different story for Trey Savage. In his 2nd postseason start, he gets punched right away. Rodríguez hits it out, and if you start getting that power like they did for a lot of the regular season, look out. Rodríguez drills a ball to left center field, headed back there, goodbye! And it's Rodríguez starting the Mariners once again with another 1st inning home run.
Well, this home run was center cut, and this young man has had all the talent in the world,
and he gets it right out in front. That is extension. And out in a hurry. But you got to remember, this is still a young player. There's a lot of guys breaking into the major leagues at 24. He's in his 4th year as the franchise star. And now a 2-2 pitch. And a high drive to left center field. Lucas on the run. That ball's gone. Julio Rodríguez, in the biggest game of his life, is delivering. Doubles and scores in the first, homers in the third, and it's 2-1 Seattle.
There is the hanger, and he didn't miss it.
Second time that he's homered against Bieber in this series.